Okay. Um, Let me test this again. Is it working? Hello? I think it's working. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit. This is the first time I've ever done this. Well, I did it last night, but I didn't have any audio, and the picture was really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and try it this way and see if it comes out okay. Um, so this is basically a SEO 101. And that stands for search engine optimization. It's been around for years, but it's changed a lot. But there are some fundamentals that never change, and that's your keywords, and this is all about online visibility for a business or something that you sell, which is a business, service-oriented business or a sales-oriented business. Um, you can make a beautiful website and it can have all the sparkles and whistles and all that, but if no one knows where it is, it's useless. So what this is a way to, it's the only way to attract attention on search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. I don't even know if Bing's around anymore, but I know Yahoo and Google is. So anyways, this is what I had to learn how to do to get my phone to ring. The forms of advertisement, um, you know, word of mouth, nothing beats word of mouth. And I don't want to bore you here, guys. I mean, people that don't want to listen to me talk are probably like, hurry up, come on, I want to see it. But, you know, business cards, word of mouth, references, I mean, nothing beats that, especially in a uh, local target audience. But secondarily to that, I think would be internet visibility. The ability, people that want your business can just reach out and find you. This is how you do it. All right, I'll just cut to the chase. It's going to be pretty lengthy. There's a lot of uh, things that I need to describe as I go along, but and I'm not real good at that because I'm very articulate and I take things very slowly and pick it apart like a fine tooth comb, or with a fine tooth comb, I guess is the proper term there. But I'm not going to try to do that. I'm just going to focus on choosing keywords for your business. I mean, if you sell shoes, and there's a popular brand of shoe out there, find that popular brand of shoe. You know, everyone's looking for it, so you need to implement that name of that shoe on your website somewhere. That's what it's all about. If you're just selling shoes and your website, excuse me, has just has the word shoes on it, um, uh, Google, Yahoo, and Bing are gonna rank you according to the word shoes, which is a very competitive market. You're gonna be up with Nike, and you're gonna be up with Adidas, and all the name brand shoes. You're not even gonna be on page 50. So don't even try. And this is for small businesses, small local businesses in Ripon, California, or San Joaquin County. This is an educational video to get your small or medium business visible online so people can call you. All right. So a lot of questions, I'm sure. I can answer most of them, I think, but I don't want to sit here just playing with my mouse like this while I'm talking. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try to, anyways. So this is the keyword planner. It's Google AdWords. All you got to do is you can type in keyword planner, and it'll pop up. All right. You need to create an account. I think everybody has a Google account. All right. And once you get into your Google AdWords, which you can, let's see, am I on the right screen? I think I need to go over here. So once you get into your Google AdWords, you need to go to Tools. Okay, you click on Tools and come down here to Keyword Planner. Okay, so now you're in Keyword Planner. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I don't know which exactly what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. So I've already got a plan going. And what this is Google wants to sell you uh, advertisement on listings. So whenever you go to anything, let's say you want to go to, I don't know, you want to look at green tennis shoes, okay? So now there's no advertisements for this because obviously people aren't interested in buying green tennis shoes, but let's just say tennis shoes. Tennis shoes, okay? Get rid of that. So these are the positions. See this little ad mark here? Somebody's paying Google to put this here at the very first page on the very first position. Right here, actually. That's position number 1. Position number 2, position number 3, 4, etc. So all these with the little ad wordings right here is people are paying. Every time I click on this, now I could be a real jerk off, and I could click on this, and every time I click on this, it charges, sorry, it charges the person who put it here like $2. So I can just click, 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 and it really piss them off. But I'm not going to do that. And then these are called organic listings. So these listings are not paid for; they are utilized and optimized by this company, Dick's Sporting Goods, in order to get on this page for free. This position for free. He did not pay Google to be right here. He did this all himself, okay? So when we go back to the keyword planner, this whole design right here is to get you to buy space from Google, okay? But you don't have to use it for that. You could use it for the organic listings as well, and that's what I do. I can't afford somebody like me to be a jerk and just keep clicking on that ad. You know, I mean, it could get expensive really fast. $2, $2, $2, $2. So so let's just say, for instance, okay, so we're in here, we're in the keyword planner. Here's your target audience. I want to target Modesto. I want it to be in English, of course. This is the United States. Google and search partners. You can do just Google, or you could do Google and search partners, which is Google, Yahoo, and Bing. There's probably other ones out there. I don't even know. Negative keywords, things that you don't want to look for. I just keep that wide open. Average monthly searches. What this is Google knows how many people have typed in this word, window seat. Okay, if I'm a carpenter, a window seat is it's a cabinet up against a wall next to a window with a little seat and a cushion so you can sit and enjoy your coffee or your tea while you're looking out the window. Okay, so Google knows how many people have typed this word in and searched for it. Ever, pretty much. And here you can see how many times people searched for this in the last 12 months, or 6 months, whatever you want to do. Whenever you want people to look, if it's a trend, say it's football, and you're trying to sell something for football, you don't want to look for the whole 12 months. You only want to look in the football season. So you can change the dates right here. Okay. Keyword filters, again, you can filter some more words. I don't know what all this is. Kind of new. I haven't done this in a while. I'm doing my website again. I haven't done it in a while, so I figured while I'm redoing it, I could teach some other people to do it. Keywords to include, if you want to include some prominent words instead of using Google to translate what they think you want. Okay, but I like to let Google translate what they think I want. So what we're going to do is, okay, I'm a cabinet maker. I'm a carpenter cabinet maker, and and I want business. So if I just typed in carpenter, watch what will happen. Carpenter. This is for Modesto. Okay, this is just for Modesto. And we can change this if we want to. Let's go ahead and just put, excuse me, California. All right. If you are if you run a website and you do a lot of shipping, you can broaden your search. Now, I'm a service provider. I provide a service. I don't want to drive to Red Bluff to earn $200. It's not worth it for me. So I narrow my targeting audience right here to wherever I want to drive. Okay. And the whole reason why I'm doing this, folks, is because I drove to the Bay Area for 15 some odd years, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And I got kids now, so there had to be a better way. And learning this language will make your phone ring for an independent contractor. All right, so California window seat. Let's do carpenter. Excuse me. I got to go pick up my kids pretty soon, actually. So carpenter in California, there's between 10,000 and 100,000 average monthly searches. The competition is low, so I could actually use the word carpenter all alone, all by itself, and the competition would be low. In other words, not a lot of people use the word carpenter on their website throughout California. All right, now these down here, this is what I really look at. This is the relevance. So what I want to do is I want to find the lowest competition with the highest average monthly searches. So I'm going to click this on right here so I can sort my average monthly searches. 1,000 and 10,000, 10,000 on. Okay, so now it's sorted. Sabrina Carpenter, have no idea who she is. She might be, maybe she's a celebrity. I don't know, but her competition is low. So if I wanted to make a website for Sabrina Carpenter, this many people will search for it. I know that's a broad range, but let me tell you, it can be broad, and it's better to be broad. Now, down here we have 1,000 to 10,000. That's still good, but it can come down here 100 to 1,000. I think it goes as little as 0 to 10, I think, which is pretty. Let me see here. Actually, we'll go to, yeah, 0 to 10. That's pretty definite. All right. So Google knows that between 0 and 10 people have looked for information of have typed in the words information of carpenter in Google and hit return 0 to 10 times. They know that. So that's pretty accurate, I think. 0 to 10. You come up to here 10,000, 100,000. I think what they'll do is like, geez, anything over 12 grand, just put, it's variable. So anyways, so that's Sabrina Carpenter, handyman. So Google is associating handyman with carpenter, which in my opinion should not be there. There's a distinct difference between a handyman and a carpenter, and that's another story. Anyways, so the Carpenters, obviously a band, 1,000 to 10,000. A joiner, okay, that's close to a carpenter. John Carpenter, that's a movie, okay. Millwright, that's close to a carpenter, and 1,000 to 10,000 people have searched for it in the last May 2016 to April 2016, in the last month, okay. The last month. So that's, so I want to key in on this stuff. Do I want to advertise on my website that I'm a millwright, a handyman, a joiner, or John Carpenter? Okay. So that's just an example of the word carpenter. Now, I'm a finish carpenter. And what a finish carpenter is it's basically a carpenter who builds things inside the house. Not actually build stuff inside the house, but stuff that goes inside of a house. Doors, windows, window trim. Not necessarily outside of the house, like exterior trim or any kind of carpentry related items outside the house. A finished carpenter does everything inside of a house: cabinets, doors, window sills, window trim, baseboard, all that stuff. So I'm going to type in finished carpenter here and see what Google thinks a finished carpenter is, or what other people think a finished carpenter is, to be more specific. Other people think a finished carpenter is a contractor, which he is. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just sort this. Okay, so let's go back this way. So people associate finished carpentry with crown molding, which is true. That's what I do. Kitchen remodeling, they do that too. They don't do the plumbing and the electrical stuff. A handyman again. See, it's a discrepancy in California. You can't do a job as a handyman for any dollar amount that exceeds $500 according to state law, and that includes materials. So if you want to be a handyman, go for it, but I was one once, and let me tell you, you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to make a decent wage because you can't make more than $500 on a job. Hence, I've always been a carpenter, but during the downturned economy, people don't want to buy cabinets. Okay, they don't want to buy doors, but they do want to get things fixed. So during the downturn economy, I was a handyman because I had to be a handyman, and it's not easy. Not an easy job. So anyways, Google is associating handyman with finished carpenter, handyman services, carpentry tools, remodeling. These are all the things that people associate via Google searches what a finished carpenter is. Okay. Now I know more specifically what other people don't know. But um, these these are the things that I would have to tune my business to get people to call me. For instance, um, I know a finish carpenter also does, we'll say, cornice work. Cornice work. Okay, that's the very small detail woodworking. Um, I'm not going to get a lot of hits on this. See, 1,000 to 10,000. It went from 10 to 100 on the other page. So, um, but considering that I only want to go to Modesto, we'll change this over here to just Modesto, California. And I'm sorry, Ripponites, there's just not enough business here for me to optimize my website just for Ripon. And I'll show you later. There's only a certain amount of character spaces that I could use, and there's more business in Modesto. I wish there was more business in Ripon, but there's not. So cornice work, when I sort this, 0 to 10, all right, 10 to 100 is the highest amount of people um, that are searching for cornice work or modern cornice. Up here, cornice work didn't even get any results. But the way Google defines cornice work, or things that are related to cornice work, and that's why this is important right here, because just because you want to do cornice work, nobody searches for cornice work, and this is a perfect example. If I was a cornice worker and I made my website say cornice work all over it, Google will put you on their listings, and you'll be number one. You'll have that space right here of number one that I showed you, but nobody's going to call you because there's no average monthly searches. So you have to use this, which means you have to use these words. So let's see here. Plaster products, plaster molds. All right, so what I usually do, here's what I do. I'm a carpenter. I'm a finished carpenter. I already know what the results are for those. But I know there's more money in cabinet making, because I don't have to run around like a chicken with my head cut off to make less than $500. So a finished carpenter also makes cabinets. He's perfectly licensed to do so. So here, I'll just do cabinets. Just straight cabinets, so we can get a broad term. And I gotta go pick up my kids pretty soon at school. So I'm gonna go ahead and search through this. So, and just in Modesto, now we changed the target. Just in Modesto, California, 100 to 1,000 people searched for cabinets in 1 month on Google. Competition's high, so I want to ignore that if I can. I don't want to use just the word cabinets. Cabinet. And cabinet or cabinets doesn't really matter. There's not much difference between plural and singular. So if I just use the word kitchen, of course 1,000 to 10,000, but it's not specific enough. Bathroom cabinets, that's specific. 100 to 1,000 people use bathroom cabinets, but the competition is high. So we want to look for competition in medium. Walnut kitchen cabinets. If I wanted to be in a walnut kitchen cabinet business, 10 to 100 people will search for that, and there's not a lot of competition, so I might get on page 1 fairly easily. All right, so I know between 10 and 100. I want to look more of the next range, which is between 100 and 1,000. So I'm focusing just on these 4 right here. All right. If I focus just on this, yeah, I'd get calls, but I wouldn't get as many. So I'm going to focus right here on these top 4. And I don't want to do kitchen cabinets. Why? Because you have to spray lacquer or some kind of a fine finish over the stain or the raw material, and that's hazardous to the environment, blah, blah, blah. So the EPA gets involved. I don't do kitchen cabinets because of that. I'll do kitchen cabinets that are paint grade, water-based paint grade cabinets. There's no harmful thing about it. So yeah, but when people are looking for kitchen cabinets, they're not looking for paint grade kitchen cabinets. They're looking for stain grade kitchen cabinets. Pantry cabinets, that's interesting. Pantry cabinets. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm just going to click on this over here, and it's going to put it in a little box. a little box that I can look at later. Let's see if I can. How do I X out of this? Close that. So this is my plan. I can click on this and it shows, if I scroll down here, it shows the ones that I am interested in. I'm interested in bedroom furniture, entertainment centers, living room furniture, and now I've got that pantry cabinet down here, okay? Now this is where Google wants you to start an advertisement with them. Okay, so you're narrowing down what you want to advertise with Google, and that's fine. But I don't want some jerk off to be clicking my my ad every second because it charges me $2. So that's cabinet, very broad, but within these four, let's see, did I get that right? Within the top four, yeah. Within the top four, I'm only seeing one that is relevant to what I want to do. Bathroom cabinets, yeah, I could probably do bathroom cabinets at 100 to 1,000, but it's got a high competition, so maybe I'll just leave that one alone. What happened to the other one? Oh, did I already? I guess I already scooted it over there. Okay, so I do cabinets. I also do wainscoting. I think that's how you spell it. All right, so wainscoting. One nice thing about this whole system is I know a lot of people either don't know what wainscoting is or won't type it in. 10 to 100 people apparently type in wainscoting, which is good, more than I thought. In Modesto alone in 1 month, but the competition is high. Now, companies like Home Depot and Lowe's, they have guys that do what I've learned to do, sitting at a computer like I'm doing right now, doing just what I'm doing all day long. So a lot of this traffic is big box stores. Okay, I can beat a big box store. Okay, because they've got so many items that they're trying to optimize on their website, they can't control the maintenance on just 1 or 2 words as much as I can. So I can beat those guys, and I'm not worried about them. So this high number here, or this might be because of big box stores that are selling wainscoting. I don't know too many other people in the area that makes custom wainscoting like I do. By the way, there's only one T. Sorry, Ann Pendleton, if you're watching. So wainscoting has one T, and that's good. I'm going to go ahead and just plop that over there in my little basket. All right. So what happened there? Let's see. Review plan. It went to 10 to 100. Wainscoting. Okay. How do I go back there? I'm not sure what happened here. It went 10 to 100. Is that what it was before? Was it 10 to 100? I don't understand, because I thought it was higher. But anyways, I'll just continue. Wainscoting panels. Again, we're just getting more specific. Wainscoting bathroom. Yes, people put wainscoting in their bathroom quite a bit. But if I just use the word wainscoting, I will automatically pick up traffic from this right here. So if you can find one word and use it, it will encompass all of these double words automatically if the competition is not high enough. Okay, if the competition is low and someone's typing in beadboard, well, I don't know about beadboard paneling, but it has to have the word wainscoting in it. If you can get away with optimizing one word with low traffic and a high search, it's better than using 2 words. Why? Because you've only got so many characters in your title and or description when you go to optimize your website. I'm not optimizing my website right now. I'm choosing the keywords, and the narrower the characters, with the higher the results, the better you'll do. Okay, so like if I was to split this, because Google doesn't. I'll just go on. Okay, so wood wainscoting. Wow, so it's getting pretty low here. All right, so I've got to go pick up my kids. If you guys want to keep watching, let me know. Otherwise, I just won't do this. There's no reason to do it if nobody's gaining anything from it. But I encourage small business growth in the local areas. I think it's important that we keep our economy strong with smaller businesses and that gives us more of a personal. Uh, I don't know how to say it. I think today's world is more like the Borg. Okay, everybody goes shopping at the Borg, and if you don't know what the Borg reference is, look at Star Trek. Okay, so I think it's important to keep these small businesses in business, and if I could help do that, then it makes me feel better. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon.